Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome. How's it going? Tis I, the only archer with Archer Astrology. And Pisces, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind. Looking at the energies for the end of October of 2024-ish. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decide to come and hang out with us for a little bit, it's perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. Do feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like. There's a pinned comment down below that has timestamps for you, because my readings do get a little bit long, but that's only because we're going to take a look at everything that's going on. We're going to take a look at your energies. We'll take a look at what's going on in your wallet with little career and finance. Take a look at the Pisces dealing with a past person, the Pisces dealing with a new or current person, then come back together for the future influence on the connection. All the messages will be for yours and theirs, highest and greatest good. As you know, we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines, and you all don't have to pay for baggage checks. It's all good. If you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings and traditional private YouTube links. But either way, I look forward to reading for you. And definitely, please subscribe and set the bell to all notifications. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, y'all are more than welcome to come and be a part of the family over on the YouTube channel. The link's in the bio. And even if you are subscribed, YouTube has done an update to the software, so you'll want to double check and tap the bell and tap all to make sure you're notified, because I do go live Monday through Fridays with each individual sign readings, as well as Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern for the all signs from Aries Pisces. So check it out. All right. And there is playlists and links to all the social media platforms down there. The Archer Astrology link tree is in the pinned comment down below. So help yourselves, because even the base covers with Bill over here, they're on there too. When you need a little break from the cards, just want to rock out to some music. And when you really want to totally rock out to some music, there's links to Caitlin Petty's link tree too down there. So check out the pinned comments, got all the goodness. You'll enjoy it. Have a good time. Okay, let's check it out and see what's going on for you and the one in your mind. I'm so sorry about my voice. I did an 8-hour personal appearance yesterday and I talked. So my throat feels like John Lennon after singing Twist and Shout. But we're going to make it through it. It'll be okay. All right. And Pisces, let's see what's up. When I sat down and meditated on your energies to connect to your title and your title cards, and I was like, okay, God, what's up for Pisces? What do we got? Tell me, give me everything you got. And he told me that they're planning to surprise you. He's like, Pisces is going to be surprised. I'm like, who's doing it? God's like, them. I'm like, no way. And God's like, this is the start of something good. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a good title. He's like, I know. That's why I thought of it. I'm like, no way. He's like, yeah, way. All right, so let's do it to it. Let's see what we've got for you and the one on your mind. All right. I am totally not sick. I just have no voice. All right, let's do it to it. All right, what do we have for Pisces? As always, we saved the best for last. Thanks, Becca. You're awesome. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Here we go. Pisces. All right, God, tap me in and tune me in to Pisces energy, please and thank you. Work, love, and all the above. What do we have for Pisces? Biblical Tarot is going to handle the heavy lifting, and the Archer Tarot will throw a boatload of clarifiers at it. I don't remember the name of this deck, but there's so many bows and arrows on it. How could it not be the Archer Tarot? Everyone knows this deck as the Archer Tarot across YouTube. So I love this deck. It's mine. So let's do it to it. All right, here we go. Pisces. 2 shuffles for Pisces. Let's do it to it. All right, 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pure, pretty Pisceans. That was really off timing, but we'll get the hang of it. All right, let's go for it. This is my first day on the job. The other Archer was way better than me, but I'm filling in. We'll be fine. All right, current conditions at Pisces. What's up? What do we got? We have the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Wow, repeating numbers right out of the gate. But this one here shows that you feel like you've been blocked off from communication, okay? That you've been feeling more overwhelmed than usual lately and needing a little bit of Pisces time to rest and recover. The 8 of Swords in traditional Rider-Waite, the person on the card puts themselves behind a row of swords to protect themselves. So you're just wanting a little time for yourself to rest, recharge, and just kind of gain your balance and your composure, because you've been doing a lot of overthinking lately. Okay, you just want to recenter yourself, like just to feel comfortable and kind of feel like you fit in or belong again. Some of you guys might have recently moved or be changing something up within your home or your personal space that you feel kind of like Jonah in the whale. Once the fish opened his mouth and Jonah's like, whoa, where are we now? What are we going to do here? This here is also showing that Philip with the Ethiopians are coming in, that there is like, you're willing to talk, you're open and ready to receive, and just wondering why nobody else makes time for you. Okay. So this is giving you some time with the Eight of Swords to focus on the stuff that you want and the stuff that matters. Okay. All right. Now, work energy. What is going on? What's in your wallet? What do we got? The Knight of Swords and the Emperor. Oh, look at you, you boss fish, you. The Knight of Swords is the chess player in my tarot decks, which in the Bible tarot, it's Paul the Apostle. The name Paul or Philip might even resonate to you. But this is what's talked about in Acts 9, where you feel like everybody's coming at you with everything, and some of you guys might even be making some plans to quietly quit or to change something up because you're tired. Even in the workplace, you've been burning the candle at both ends, and even still with some of it, you're still just living paycheck to paycheck. And you're like, if I'm working so much, where's the rewards? Why have I not been like compensated? Because it's like people at work don't mind putting more work on your desk, but you get nothing back in return for it. The Emperor card here shows two things off of this. One, you are going to take your power back and stand up for yourself. The Emperor doesn't let people push him around. And two is that management actually does already have their eye on you for something, that I see a promotion that comes into your future that takes you into a more powerful mindset and puts you onto the next level, going up the rung on your career ladder to make it to the top. Okay. So if you feel like you've been being ignored or worried even about cutbacks in the workplace, I'm seeing that some people might get cut back, but you actually are going to get taken to the next level as a result of a current manager that is transitioning on to the next job or another location. And a little bit of a domino effect takes place that you finally, after so long, get to reap the rewards from. Okay? I'm going to stick with the tea for this one. I actually even put the Starbucks away for a minute. Okay. Yeah, that didn't help a bit. Okay. Now, past person. What do we got with the past person on your mind? I'm going to drink a gallon of milk later on. I'm a milkaholic. I remember back in the day when they did that milk chugging contest thing or whatever that thing was on the internet, and I actually did it. I don't get sick. I could drink a whole gallon of milk, not even think twice. Okay, past person. We have the Six of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, Leo Capricorn energy. This shows here that they are slow moving and never fully came to fruition and never really fully locked down and committed. Yet in the energies, even God is like, wait, Pisces is your end all be all. This is the winning one. So you even saw more in them than they even did. You dealt with somebody that was very self-doubting and almost self-sabotaging, where they, like, I would not let this person be a used car salesman because they would downplay everything. They'd be like, yeah, you don't want this car. It's an '08 Charger. The engine's broke. Everything's messed up. I'd be like, whoa, you're not going to sell that thing. This person here had a habit of belittling themselves. Okay. Very judgmental, very controlling. There could even have been some jealousy between you two where they tried to hold you back because you were always motivated, moving forward, knew what you wanted, and they were very sluggish. This was the person that when you wanted to go out and do something, they were like, no, can we just sit on the couch and play video games? Maybe you were them, maybe somebody's a gamer, okay? But they never really wanted to motivate forward, and you wanted to get to the next level in the relationship, but they never did. That Knight of Pentacles shows that they're slow to return, but in my decks, the Knight of Pentacles is the U.S. Postal Service. So neither rain or sleet or snow, nothing, even natural disaster, stops the Knight of Pentacles from delivering the Ace of Pentacles to its destination. So they are approaching, and I think their plans, or what they're surprising you with, is that they've kind of awoke to the victory between you guys. So if you're here wanting some changes from your past person, the Six of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles is confirming that it's taken them a long time to get there, but you do show up. All right, the Six of Wands is Caitlin Petty making it to the Country Music Awards just in time to get everything. So you do reap the rewards for all the hard work you've put into this relationship, basically from the day you met this person, okay? Now, the new person, let's see what we've got of the new person. The Magician and the Five of Wands. They're strong Leo in this reading, but also Gemini and Virgo here. So this new person, they, like, I think what might surprise you from the new person is they know what they want, and they want it to be with you. Because this person is willing to part the red seas of red flags like Moses just to get to you, okay? The Magician here shows that they're a confident person. They've got a little bit of the gift for gab, and they're a manifester. What this person wants, this person works to achieve. So they're motivated, they're power hungry, but in a good way. You know what I mean? And with the Five of Wands, they've struggled to tell you how they feel. So this is somebody that is already in your energy, and they might be a little nervous, a little spaghetti legs about approaching you, okay? That's Joseph with his amazing Technicolor Dream Coat showing up in the Five of Wands, talking in the book of Genesis. And Moses is the Magician energy. I'm actually feeling Colossians off of this part too. So I'm being told that between you and the new person, that the book of Colossians might be something that resonates to your guys' life story. Or this person is just rather religious or spiritual, possibly. Okay, going forward, as I chug some more tea, because you'll never be able to hear my voice, I promise this will get better. All right. Any red flags still in the field to worry about, or green flags going forward to the final outcome? We have the Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles to the Seven of Wands. 7-7 might even be a date that resonates to you. Something that happened in your life happened on July 7th. Some of you, maybe 6 or 7% of y'all, might be dealing with a July 7 Cancerian. It's possible. But this here shows that going together, this is someone that checks all the boxes with the Seven of Cups and won't make you feel like an option, because you guys rise to a higher level together with the Ace of Pentacles to go forward into a new beginning and a fresh start. And did I not just mention that with the Knight of Pentacles, that the Knight of Pentacles is the one that always delivers the Ace of Pentacles? And look what you've got in your outcome, the Ace of Pentacles. This one here shows that with the Ace of Pentacles, that Knight of Pentacles is making his delivery. So for those of you that are waiting for the Knight of Pentacles to arrive and your past person to return, I'm seeing here that it's going to happen sooner than later. You're nearing the end of a long separation phase and a lot of stress that has been brought into your life based on this relationship. That with the Seven of Wands, that you're that near to go time, that David versus Goliath that comes out, talked about in 1 Samuel, finds you a comfortable and positive outcome. Literally, one and done. Laying out Goliath with one stone, moving forward on this one, that allows you guys to overcome any obstacle that steps in your way and go forward to the promised land that's talked about in Joshua 1. Names Joshua or even Joseph may resonate to you, also Paul and Philip and Jacob, okay, even David possibly. And you or them might be born on the 8th, maybe the 18th or the 28th. The 6th and the 12th are here. The 1st, the 15th, the 4th, and possibly the 21st, okay? So let's go forward. You could be dealing with a Leo, could be a Capricorn, could even be of Gemini or a Virgo. We've got Sagittarius is here, also Capricorn and Scorpio, with a little Aries on the side, just for flavor. Because with the Ace of Swords, you are rising to a whole nother level. You are at the beginning of a glow up that's going to take you to the next level, okay? So as long and as hard as you fought to try to just keep your head above water, you're finally getting to that outcome, all right? And this might be a short reading or a silent reading, okay? Anybody here like playing pantomime? First word sounds like tarot. All right, let's go for it. Okay, what do we have on your cards? The Eight of Wands to the Eight of Swords. August 8th or July 7th could be dates that resonate, or something in your life happened on those days. Those are both portals. So you and this person's connection might be affected by the portal energy, because we are approaching the 11/11 portal after the 10/10 portal, and there's a new portal each month that creates transitions and changes in the energies. So your guys' relationship might be affected by those. All right, let's go for it. What do we got on the Eight of Wands? Thank you. And the Eight of Swords. I've got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Star card, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. Leo, Aquarius, and Capricorn energy. So this does show the motivation that's coming in, that you've worked really hard on your healing journey to not let people try to harsh your mellow and hold you back. But for some of you, it might even have cut out a lot of things in your life as a result of what you've been through. That some of those people on a lower level energy they just didn't measure up, okay? And not necessarily the one on your mind, but this could be friends, family, and things like that, because some people come into our lives for a season, some for a reason, and some for a long time. But with this one here, I'm even seeing a Pisces that you might have been through a lot. Some of you might even have gotten into either like rehab, Alcoholics Anonymous, or even just going to therapy, but really putting the work in on yourself to make yourself come into the best place. Some of you might actually be going back to the gym, getting into meditation or yoga, doing whatever's needed to ground yourself and center yourself with the Star card, okay? This coming in on here shows that even if you feel like you're not making it and like, man, what I'm doing doesn't even count, Archer, I don't think it's working, you just know it's coming in. So it's approaching sooner than you think on this one, okay? The time needed to rest and heal with that Star card, it's letting things come in. I'm definitely talking to a Pisces here that you identify as a light worker, okay? And you're here to actually help lead people into the 1,000 years of peace. And we are on the verge of a major timeline jump that is going to work to cut out a lot of the devil energies in the world and to bring in the new one. Not necessarily saying it could be the second coming, but it's totally possible, okay? That a lot of the devil energy, the negativity that's out there in the world is coming to an end. We're getting near to that great battle that you are a part of as a light worker, where in the end, it just winds up being God and the devil. And the devil's like, okay, what you got? Give me what you got. And God's like, I've got earth, air, wind, and fire. What do you have, Toby? And he's like, I got nothing. Uh-oh. We're on that verge of finally getting to the end of a lot of stressful stuff that's been in your life, okay? Those ones that have tried to leave you behind on a lower level, they're not going to make it through this one. They're going to be left behind, stuck, standing to the wall, while you embrace the passions and the directions you want to go forward, okay? The Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck to the Sun card, it does show that as a light worker, you're coming into a much more positive place and a positive mindset. Some of you guys might even be feeling a little nostalgic lately, because feeling like everything in your life has changed and just wanting to get back to that time when you were younger. You felt more innocent, more fun, you know, like the days when you had, like today, see how you're just hanging out in the house? Maybe you were furloughed or like work remote as a result of like COVID, and it never really changed after COVID ended. And you get cooped up in the house with the Three of Wands, just looking out at the window and being like, I miss people. I miss going out. I miss when life was regular. All right. You miss those times when you had a reason to get dressed up and go hang out with people, go to work, had a reason to get out of your sleep clothes and do something. Okay. It's kind of like those stuff are changing, because look at you looking out the window and being like, oh, Archer, will it ever return? Will it ever change? Are things ever going to get better? They will, though, because you've done so much for so many people that your rewards are coming in sooner than you think. You are nearing the end of a very long waiting period. When you hear all those people talking about divine timings at play, Pisces, just hang tight, just wait. You're like, I've been waiting. I have been waiting. The clock's just about to run out. Freaky deaky cool, too, if somebody's alarm just went off. That's kind of cool. Okay? You might be born on the 17th, maybe the 15th, you or them. You also could be a life path, number 4, 5, or a 7. But yeah, that Knight of Wands is showing that you know what you want, Leo energy, okay? Some of you guys, I'm being drawn to the Golden Retriever that's on this Knight of Wands in the Archer deck, okay? That maybe you or them have one, maybe possibly, maybe I'm seeing, some of the Pisces I'm talking to, you have an ESA animal. I mean, not only does this animal support you in your emotional support, but you also don't got to pay pet fees if you got an apartment. All right. Fair housing law. No apartment community can charge you for an ESA animal. Just say life hack. Okay? I'll give away the life hacks. I don't mind. But with the Five of Pentacles here, you've been locked up and cooped up for far enough. Some of you guys to the point that has stressed you out and made you feel almost physically ill. Biggest part I'm seeing, some of you guys, you might be a night owl, or your sleep patterns have been affected and you're up really late or up really early before the alarm goes off, or you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m. every morning. If so, I'm talking to a Pisces that you might actually be a medium. You might actually be a psychic medium. If you've noticed that you had a lot of imaginary friends since you were a kid, or had the ability to straight up see ghosts and know that they're not here to hurt you, right now what's going on during the 3 a.m., that's the magic hour. Did you know that Jesus actually woke up every morning at 3 a.m. to pray? I mean, he didn't have an Apple Watch, but he just knew what time to get up. That's the hour that your prayers are the most powerful and you can talk and transmit right to God. Okay? So if you're noticing sleep patterns being affected, some of you guys, I'm noticing that you wake up hearing noises in your place, okay? And you're like, okay, that was just the pipes. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that was just the pipes. Remember, ghosts are not here to harm you or hurt you, and you have total control over when they see you. Like, I'm hearing example, Archer, example. Like the reason I end every reading with that peace and love, Archer out, yeah, chariot thing, that is telling my ghosts that Archer is now off duty. Leave me alone until I ask you to come back. When I was a kid, oh my gosh, I freaked people out all the time. I would get scared in the middle of the night, wake up screaming because like I didn't know how to turn them off. I'd wake up and somebody would be sitting there on my bed, be like, I want to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I'd be like, freak out. All right. So you're developing the ability to control these abilities. King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and Temperance. I told you, I say it here and it comes out here. Temperance, the law of alchemy, the law of correspondence. You're learning to control your gifts and to stay in a positive mindset, okay? You've been searching for that one last dose of willpower, that one last dose that'll like re-energize your heart with the King of Cups. This is your major arcana. The King of Cups only gives their heart to one person. You're just wondering when this period of fighting is going to end, where you've had to fight so hard just to get that one last dose of willpower, that one last shot of espresso just to get through the day. You know, I do see changes for it coming where you're actually, in a way, it's not regression. It's like you definitely might even be like a leap year baby Pisces, because we have going from the King of Cups down to the Page of Cups. It's like you're aging backwards. Or you're a Pisces that you've got an incoming compliment, okay, in the next couple of weeks, where somebody's going to be like, you do not look your age, not a chance, okay? Some of you guys have discovered the fountain of youth, Pisces, and you do have a gift for doing that you're literally going into a page energy. You're aging backwards. Wouldn't it be cool if there was something in the settings up here besides the way to slow down my voice? If there was a way to play this reading backwards? Oh my gosh, you'd be amazed at what you would find out about it. Yeah. All right. Let's try it. Number nine. Anyways, but yeah, King of Cups. On this point here, you've given your all to so many people, okay? You've taken that chance to open up your heart and be yourself. That, I mean, you are the most nurturing sign in the zodiac, okay? Nobody knows how to love like you. Sure, Cancer might love more. Scorpio might love deeper, but you're nurturing. You look out for anyone that you love and care about like no other sign can do, okay? The thing is that sometimes you forget to look out for yourself, you know, and like making sure everybody else is okay. Everybody else is taken care of. And it's like, whoa, well, who stops and checks on Pisces? Is Pisces doing okay? Some of you guys have felt like on your own for a very long time, like you against the world, the David and Goliath energy, okay? Strong Sagittarius energy in this reading. Also Capricorn comes out too. But you're searching for that one that'll reciprocate the love as much as you give, you know? And you deserve that. That's temperance. That's that equal balance, you know? Six of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, right to the Ten of Cups. So the changes that are coming as we jump into this new timeline and these planetary shifts that are just now starting to take effect finally, because remember, planets move really slow. Like Neptune, your dominant planet, it takes 84 years for it to do one trip around the sun. We do it in 365 days, okay? So it takes time to get to that point, but you're finally nearing the end of it and ready to coming out of the cold of the Five of Pentacles and go right to your Ten of Cups. All right, so this stuff is starting to happen sooner than you think. So you're going to start feeling the changes here, okay? And finally getting past the stage of people that made you feel unimportant, like you didn't even matter and never even respected you, right? You fought so hard to be respected for who you are, and nobody's ever reciprocated it. But with the planetary shifts that are coming in, you're going into the Six of Pentacles, where what you equally give out is returned back to you tenfold. Somebody that's on your level and gives and receives in the same time. Interesting, I'm seeing a Pisces that is already wanting to set up their Christmas tree. Might resonate. Or like you will notice somebody in your neighborhood that has never taken their Christmas lights down. All right, or they leave their tree up all year round, and somebody that's just like, well, I'm ready early for next year. All right, don't know what that means, but I think even by Christmas time, you've got some very neat surprises or presents that are coming in. Okay, this is going to be a beautiful Christmas for you to remember. Okay, which that's now we're really looking into the future, but that is during Capricorn season too. Okay, the changes here are showing me you've been through the worst of things already, and new options and positive changes that you've waited for are coming in sooner than you think. This is in the not too distant future. Okay, all right, now let's go forward and see what's up on your work energy. Here we go. After I do this. Okay, that should get me through. I'm going to be so quiet tonight. All right, what's up with the work energy? What do we got with the Knight of Swords and the Emperor? Anybody wants to come over and voice their beefs with me? Feel free. This will be the one time I can't argue back tonight. I'll just be like, all right, let's go. If you do have a complaint about me, feel free to see Buddha Squirrel. He'll take care of you. Good boy. Okay, work energies. The Hanged Man. Wow. When I get the Hanged Man to the Emperor, that's a little bit of confirmation that you are going into a boss type energy. Okay, this is cool. All right. This is you taking your power back with the Nine of Wands. Oh, wow, you've stayed quiet for way too long about the way you're being treated in the workplace, where you're just like Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. You're like, it's okay, I'll just deal with it, you know, that sort of a thing. Especially with burning the candle at both ends that has you tired. This one here to the Four of Pentacles with the Four of Cups, repeating fours, is showing me that you feel totally stuck. Like the workplace bores you, doesn't bother you, doesn't even try you anymore, okay? Some of y'all have literally dealt with a narcissistic boss, all right? To see the Emperor energy from the other side of the coin, to see it in a different perspective too, is that some of you guys want your boss's job because you know the boss doesn't have a clue what they're doing, right? This is somebody that has the title, but they're also really narcissistic. They're mismanaging, they're micromanaging, and like literally they'll come up to you during the day and be like, I'm Pisces, you know you're supposed to do that this way and follow this procedure. And you're like, have you ever even touched a computer, right? You know, this is somebody that can't even make the printer work. And you're just like, how in the world did this person become management? There could even be some nepotism where some of you guys, for a small percentage of you guys, you know this person's the boss's daughter or the boss's son or the boss's whatever. It's like, oh, they're related to the owner. Isn't that special? You know? Okay. And this one on here shows that there's going to be some changes as a result of this, because here's the thing that's going on. They are going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person, and they're going to trigger somebody who's a little gets triggered easily, right? But God's like, let it happen. This is supposed to happen, because that other person's going to go to management, and this is going to be like, they're going to say something like one of those words that people should not ever say in public, okay? And they're going to get booted from the island. They're going to have to. Management HR is going to be like, we're sorry that you're in the family, but we can't keep you here with what you just said. You just violated some major protocol, and if we keep you here with the company, you get sued. Sorry, gotta go. Bye. See you. So this energy that's been like driving you completely up the wall is going to put their own foot down their own mouth so far that they could like balance on this on their shoe. Okay, and the result of that will get this energy out of the workplace, which might even be what leads you into the Emperor energy that spins that Emperor card back to something new that works in your favor with the Hanged Man. Okay, now I'm also seeing on this one here that some of you guys with this Four of Pentacles are looking for an additional part-time job just to help make ends meet because it's been tight and you're kind of tired of being thrifty. Some of you guys might be working on starting a side hustle or your own business or company. I'm seeing like a hair salon, or like I'm seeing like a St. Vincent de Paul store or a Salvation Army store. Like maybe you're into repurposing used goods, you know, pre-loved stuff type of a thing. And you actually have the ability to build this into a very large nationwide type of a network as a result of being into the artificial intelligence generation, that opposed to just having one source of income, like one storefront. You can actually take this thing global very easily, and it'll expand into almost like, because I'm seeing an umbrella. Either that or there's rain forecasted near you, and don't forget to take your umbrella. But I'm seeing an umbrella company that you start with one idea and you nurture this into something where you actually have franchises, okay? It's the perseverance that's involved in this one. Some of you guys might even be into real estate, because like I'm hearing like that line, like think about it this way about McDonald's, right? They didn't make their profits and they didn't become one of the largest food chains in the world by making 50 cents off of a hamburger. They did it by owning the land the hamburger was made on, by purchasing the property and then leasing the building, the name, the recipes to the franchisees. So some of you guys might be looking deeper into a perspective to go further. You might also be getting into like cryptocurrency, investments, stocks and bonds, and wanting to get in on the ground floor, like as opposed to just buying Tesla stock or something. You actually are being like, I don't want to buy the electric car company. I want to buy the company that's going to turn all the gas stations into electric charging stations. Some of you guys might even work for the government or a company that has government contracts where you've got a little inside leg. A company with government contracts is always a good company to get in and invest in, okay? Life hacks. We're doing life hacks today. I like this, right? On that Four of Pentacles or the Four of Cups, though, I'm seeing the ideas you have are gold. And for some of you who are looking for something that you want to take off or take to the next level, you're going to have a friend that reaches out. Either they've moved on to another company and they're going to call back and they're going to be like, we need you to come and work here too. There's a job opening. You should come work with us. And for some of you guys that are self-employed, if somebody's going to reach out and be like, we've noticed you and would like to like collaborate and work with you on this, okay? And it'll help taking you to a whole nother level, okay? This may resonate if you were born on the 4th or the 9th. You know what? If you're alive and you're a Pisces, this resonates. Okay? Get that bag, Pisces. You deserve it. All right, let's go into the past person, okay? Thanks for being here, too. And TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, y'all are more than welcome to come and be a part of the family. This reading is posted over on our YouTube channel. Links in the bio, so come and hang out with us, all right? Let's see what we got going on. Oh, don't forget, I go live Sundays, tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Eastern for the All Signs. All right, looking forward to seeing you all there. All right, let's go for it. Ace of Cups. This person wants a new start with you. That's a surprise. The Seven of Swords. Wow. The surprise is that they're going to try to start something new with you after Seven of Swords having healed, because they were a bit of a deceiver. They're a bit of a deceiver in the back. Knight of Cups, they're making moves. I told you, this totally explains why God gave me the title that he did, that they're making plans. I did, yes. Virgo's actually already over on the YouTube channel. It's in the October playlist. We just did it the other day. Definitely come on over, subscribe, check it out. And I had a good voice when I did Virgo. All right, the Knight of Cups here is the chess player. This person is making plans that will surprise you. Ace of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles. that they've done the healing work on the Seven of Swords to the Strength card, Leo energy, and they've overcome a lot of what they put you through. Okay, and you're a bit of a human lie detector in that you know if they've actually done the work or if they're still just lying like they used to before, right? Seven of Swords and the Knight of Cups. They are making plans with that Five of Cups because they regret what they did to you. They miss what the good times were like, okay? They were very selfish, though, and they were only in it for themselves. With this Strength card, they were very stubborn, weren't they? They would never bend to anything, never willing to meet you eye to eye. It was their way or the highway. Like, they really thought, like, they were always right, that they could do no wrong. They were all that in a bag of chips, right? They wound up being stale Fritos for a minute. But, like, they were never worried about what they did to you, even though they do want to start with the Ace of Pentacles. And again, Knight of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. This does show that they're planning to come back incorrect. It's just so much on this Five of Cups to the Knight of Cups that they were a bit manipulative, right? Knight of Cups is that chess player that already knows, like Stravinsky, already knows the next 4 moves they're going to make to try to get you to lay down your king, right? This one here shows that, like, they didn't care how it affected you at the time either, did they? It's kind of like, this is somebody that, like, never really fully gave their attention or their heart to you. For some of you guys, maybe about 28% of you literally busted them liking other people's profiles online, liking their pictures, liking their comments. And, like, literally, for some of you guys, they were sending Ace of Wands messages to the other people. And you were like, I'm right here. Why do you need to do that? Like, for some of y'all, I'm seeing they belong to a website that was about fans, and you busted them and, like, what the heck is this? You know? And then they tried to backpedal their way out of it, and you kind of called them out, you know? Because they did have a lot of that attention-seeking drama behavior on this Seven of Swords. For some of you guys, COVID was the time that, well, everybody was cooped up, that did really change the world, that you guys fought more and busted them doing all this stuff, okay? They did always keep you on guard with this Knight of Swords. But what I'm seeing here is that they are working on themselves. They've balanced out. They've stabilized too. So this is somebody that is actually, maybe they've gone to therapy or anger management classes, done the stuff they needed to do to overcome. For some of you guys, they might have been, I'm seeing, like, gang violence or drugs and paraphernalia, all right, trafficking and stuff. Might have just been something simple, like maybe it was a drug or a drink addiction. Whatever it was, it really put pressure on this connection and never allowed them to see things with a clear mind, you know? And now it's kind of like you put up with it longer than anybody else would, Knight of Pentacles, because of how nurturing you are. Okay, so let's see what's going on. You could be dealing with a Cancer, could be a Scorpio or an Aquarius. Virgo's here. There's strong Leo energy too. But let's see what we've got. And you either might be born on the 1st, the 17th, the 10th, or the 11th. Maybe even the 21st. But yeah, let's see what we've got on this one here. The 10 of Pentacles does tell me they maybe have been going to, like, therapy or something. The Death card, right to the Ace of Wands. Did I not mention the Ace of Wands? So yeah, confirmation that for some of you guys, the player mentality got way out of hand when you saw what they had on their phone and online and then their Facebook, etc. But now with the Death card here, they did go through a pretty rough dark night of the soul here where they kind of realized what they did, all right? And it takes a lot for somebody to turn the finger and finally point it back on themselves. For some of you guys, because the Death card in my decks is, the Death card is that complete computer reboot. Like, think of like the CrowdStrike virus or something. That is when you get that whomp, Windows blue screen of death that pops up. And you got to boot and power down the computer and complete cold boot. For some of y'all, you busted them with too many Google tabs open. And heads up, life hack, even Google now is required to report the incognito tabs. They're no longer incognito tabs, okay? This Death card does show that this person has done the work to reboot and come back around in the energies, okay? Even though some of you guys feared they would never change, even for those of you that this part resonates to, is that on this Ace of Wands, they were even able to get their Ace of Wands under check. You know what I mean? All right. This one here is a fresh start that once the computer boots back up, it's ready to go. Faster, smoother, streamlined. It's been defragged. It's been rebooted. The cache has been cleared out and a little extra RAM added, and it's time to go forward. Okay? So for this one here, they actually, maybe for some of you, I do see them reaching out and asking if you would be willing to do like couples therapy and like a peer mediator thing. Okay? And I'm seeing a Pisces that's painting a room, like in your home, or like you guys did home pride or something together, and somebody being like, "This is a lot of work." It's just one room. It's just one room. Stop whining. That's like they never wanted to fully do a job. This person started multiple projects and never ended it, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, it's just 4 walls and a ceiling. Let's go." Stop staring at the ceiling and start painting it. Anyways. All right, see, I'm not that sick. I just got no voice. The humor's still hanging out in here. But they've done the work here. And I'm seeing here that like they are working to change and reboot themselves into a stronger connection. And they're just hoping that there's still hope for the two of you. And if you're open to it, there is still, because you have free will just as much as they do. But should you choose to like go forward and work with them on this, I see the potential for this to be a fresh start that goes forward into a 10 of Pentacles for you. So I like that. Okay. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo. Aries and Leo are here. There's also Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, and a little bit of Capricorn too. All right. All right, let's see what's up with the new person. Let's see what's up on this new dude or dudette. I know I'm talking to a couple male Pisces here too. Okay. That's good stuff. Okay. A little honey, lemon, and ginger fixes everything, doesn't it? Okay. Let's see what's up with this. Give me everything you got, please. Thank you. On the Magician card and the 5 of Wands. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. The Hierophant, the Judgment card, the 4 of Wands, the Magician on the Magician, with the Queen of Wands, oh my word, with the 9 of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is that this person plays some stuff quiet. They're not like, they don't tell everyone their business. The 9 of Swords shows that they keep themselves. They can keep their private life private and their public life public, okay? Because like everybody has that one. Like I might be talking to a Pisces that everybody's like, "Oh wow, your mom is so awesome." And you're like, "That's the mom you see. You don't see what mom's like at home." Stuff like that. But with the Judgment card on the Hierophant, this person has already made it to the next level. They're already in that 1,000 years of peace that's talked about in the Bible. The Judgment card is the 20th card in the tarot deck. And even though it's depicted as Scorpio energy in traditional Rider-Waite, I always have looked at it as mutable energy, okay? That is Sag, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. That's the ability to adapt to the times as they change. This person has overcome the past, okay? It's being able to reflect on the past and learn from it and be focused on your future. So this person here has already cut the stakes out of Revelations 19, and they're in the new timeline. They're already into that 1,000 years of peace that's talked about in Revelations 20. That's why this is the 20th card in the deck. It ties to Revelations 20 in the Bible, okay? Remember, Pisces, I don't do divination. I don't do bad stuff. I mean, I've researched it so I know what my opponents are, because if you don't know the opponents, it makes it a lot more work to beat them. When you know what you're up against, it's a cakewalk. Piece of cake. Okay? Somebody wants to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I literally was just making a joke and saw the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, so anyhow, Queen of Wands, the Magician card. This person's a manifester, and with that Hierophant, they are on a higher level. This is also somebody that'll protect you, and that will like also protect your heart. Leo energy with that 5th house energy. What I'm seeing on this one here is they don't just love anybody. They only give their hearts up to one person. You might even be dealing with another Pisces. Could definitely be like a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But what I'm seeing on this one here is because they've got a very unique way of loving. Okay, and they're smart. This person, you already are kind of into the fact that they know how to make conversations, you know, that you guys can talk. I'm seeing a fireplace too. maybe they have a fireplace in their home or their family room. And for some of you guys, I'm actually seeing one of those like electric fireplaces, you know, the ones that like you put your TV on or something. Maybe you have one, or like you'll go to this person's home or apartment and be like, oh my gosh, Archer mentioned that. And then like they're going to be like, what's an Archer? And you're going to be like, never mind, don't worry. This person might actually even be into tarot or the esoteric a little bit too. Like some of you guys are kind of feeling that this person might be a little bit too good to be true with that Four of Wands. Okay, for some of you guys, this is your twin flame returning. Some of you, if you're a Pisces, I could be reading for about 18% of you guys, that you're a Pisces that is like, Archer, I've never met my twin flame. I don't know. What is this? Me no speak a twin flame. What I'm seeing in this one is, you've met them, all right? Either you or this person at some point might have dealt with a false twin or a karmic twin, and all of a sudden, you've met the twin, okay? That the Four of Wands, the Magician card here, these are those rewards that will make you feel safe and comfortable and protected. Like that warm, like the Four of Wands in my decks is that warm, wuzzy, the fuzzy fleece blanket, you know, that you can curl up on the couch with. Okay. This person here, like they're very authentic too with the Magician. They know how to use the tools they have at their discretion. Okay. The Magician is not always just being about that, oh, you have all the tools and you know what to do with them. I know a lot of people that have a complete Mac-on, Snap-on tool set and haven't got a clue how to use the tools, you know, but sometimes the best mechanics have those old tools that were handed down from their grandparents and they just work. It was when stuff wasn't made of right. You know, this one here, like this person I'm seeing here, they're legit. They're up front. They're on point. So this person is very honest. They walk the walk and they talk the talk. So they might stay quiet more times than not with that Nine of Swords because they don't like to overpromise and underdeliver. Okay? Like, it's like they say that oftentimes the quietest person in the room, which I'll be later on, the quietest, focus, Archer, the quietest person in the room is usually the one that knows the most. Okay? This person's on that point. You or them might even be a writer, possibly. All right, like I'm seeing like short stories or poems. Could be a singer-songwriter, something like that too, you know. But I'm seeing this here is that this person knows what they're doing. They got their act together. So this is someone that you kind of like them for their brain, for like they check all the boxes. You know what I mean? Now, and for those of you that are like, Archer, this sounds great, but I don't know who it is. What are you talking about? There is somebody here that this is somebody that is either like, because I'm seeing you guys have met online. So if you are in like online dating, maybe this is somebody that's hanging out in your DMs. They're just sandwiched in between all those pictures of people holding up fishes. You know, I'm be like, hey, you want to look at my fish? I caught a fish. And you're going to be like, I am a Pisces. I take offense to that. Question, if a Pisces eats fish, is that cannibalism? Asking for a friend. But no, this one here, this is like, some of you guys actually did meet online, but in a very unique way. Like not traditional online dating. Maybe it was through TikTok or Instagram or, you know, just something where you're actually not online looking for dating, but then all of a sudden you guys make friends. Okay? So I'm being told you do know this person. With that Nine of Swords, they just don't really blabber how much they're interested in you. Okay? Let's see what's up. Hey, I'm a Cancer. I've wondered if I eat crab legs if I'm being cannibalistic. I don't know. Somebody help me. There's no helping me. I am the best kind of crazy you will ever meet. Thank you. It was about time. I didn't want to keep talking about me. Four of Swords. Page of Cups, the Moon card. Could be another Pisces. Uh-oh. The Emperor's hanging out too. This one tells me that this person and you guys, some of you guys, like if you do work online, remotely, that you might have a little crush in the workplace. This could be a little bit of 50 Shades of Pisces going on behind the scenes. Worry, heads up. And for some of you, this person is the person that's going to make this offer of like wanting to work with you and take your business to the next level. You know what I mean? So like you guys are giving birth to a little bit of a power couple here, okay? That like working together. And before you think about what other people say, where they're like, oh my gosh, don't mix work with pleasure. Don't mix work and love. It never works out. It totally does, okay? It's easy to find other jobs. To find somebody you love, That's, in this day and time, impossibly hard to do. You know what I mean? This moon card here shows that they are about you, all right? And you guys, like, if you ever just take a minute like I do and read Forbes 500, you'll notice there are a lot of power couple vibes high up on that food chain. I'm seeing something about a GoFundMe that resonates, or like a start engine type of a startup fund thing that might resonate. Like, there's some neat ideas between the two of you guys. This is an exchanging of the thoughts as well as some love too, all right? So like I mentioned, you might fear this person's too good to be true, but I'm seeing here going forward on this one that they're legit. They're on the up and up. This person doesn't need to lie because they don't just sit there and ramble about nothing. They think before they speak, okay? This one here is going to be a really true love and connection that are the rewards for everything that you both have been going through for a very long time, okay? You could be dealing with an Aries, possibly. Could be even another Pisces. Could be a Cancer or a Scorpio. We've got Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo. I'm also seeing Leo and possibly Taurus, okay? You could be born on the 20th or the 18th, the 4th, the 24th comes out, the 14th is here, and also the 5th because the Hierophant just tried to run away with the spoon. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing a Pisces that's like Archer. I haven't gotten to be Little Spoon in a long time. Or Big Spoon, either way, all right? I see it coming in your near future. That's cool. I like that for you. Okay, so let's go forward and see what we got on this 7 Cups, Ace of Pentacles, to the 7 of Wands. Let's do it to it. All right. And thank you guys for being here, too. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, too. You can choose from the Zoom one-on-one reading or the YouTube reading. I feel so bad for any appointments I have today. I'm going to be like, my voice will be back by Monday. Don't worry. Okay, let's go. The Sun card. You can't help but be happy in the future going forward. This is positive momentum that warms your heart chakra. Okay? Leo energy. This is finding the one that finally lets you be yourself. And if you want to dance silly out in the field with a giant Chinese gong, they're going to be like, I'm in. Where do we go get the gong? Where do you buy one of those things? You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love you. Okay? This is finding that one that just gets you. Even if you're the ones like that wants to dress up as a stormtrooper and ride unicycles through a park, this person's on board with you. I still have never seen Star Wars. I have no clue what that joke was even about. Okay? But this one here is like, this is the one that lets you be yourself and you'll feel comfortable and happy being you. Okay? 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit card, the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords to the Tower that leads you right into the Queen of Cups. The Lovers and the 5 of Swords is right underneath here. This is that one that supports you and helps you to choose to be happy, that you guys get to start fresh with a strong line of communication that lets you both overcome these 3 of Swords moments with the Tower. Because remember, towers are not always epically bad. So many tarot channels paint the Tower card as the sinking of the Titanic, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's a tarot novella. Sometimes all the Tower card is you stub your toe on the bedpost in the morning and it really sucks. Or, you know, the Tower moments are not always, whoa, you know, it's Godzilla. It's not always that, okay? So sometimes it's just you break your heel while you're walking or something, or you stub your toe. This here allows you guys to overcome that, though, and take that risk, take that leap of faith, and reestablish a solid foundation that is an offering, that you guys sit at the table equally on the same point. You're on the verge of a very major transformation with this Hermit card that takes you into a place of real love with the Queen of Cups. Strong Cancer energy on this. Nobody loves like a Cancer, okay? This one here with the 2 of Wands to the Hermit card is like the rewards for all that healing work that you've done. For those of you who thought, oh, this is too good to be true, it's never coming my way, the Hermit card shows up, Virgo energy. And in my decks, the Hermit card, that's the Dr. House of the tarot. So for those of you who thought, no, it's impossible, not going to happen, your case file has been put on Dr. House's desk, and when no other doctor in the world could solve the case, Dr. House always solved the case, okay? This here going forward takes you guys, that you guys choose each other with the 2 of Wands and takes you into this next level where things finally start working out in your favor. that God's got your back on the back side of this to take you into a new level, where you guys have both learned the lessons from the past, Knight of Swords, done the work, and things start moving faster. Because not only have you learned the lessons of the past, but you both have actually passed all the tests of the past too. Even the past person returns in a clearer, more positive mindset, okay? If you were dealing with somebody that was always chicken little energy and always expecting the worst, this one comes back in planning for and expecting the best. And the new person has already made it onto your level, and you guys get to go forward on your healing journeys together with an equal, reciprocal relationship that you both have waited for, that allows you guys to find your forever and lay down the roots that sets a solid foundation for the direction that you both choose to go going forward, okay? The Tower card is a clear communication. In my decks, this is the cell phone reception card, okay? You might even notice 1 bar signal strength or be having constant internet and cell phone outages, and it's like driving you completely crazy. The Tower card, here's another life hack. When you've got that weak signal strength and nobody communicates well, that is taking your cell phone, putting it into airplane mode so it disconnects from the weaker, distant tower, and then taking it back out of airplane mode so it connects to a stronger, nearer tower so that you guys can clearly hear each other communicate, okay? This is that loyal, two-way reciprocal relationship that you can trust and believe in, and you guys rebuild together going forward for whatever you both choose to do with somebody that won't hold you back, but embrace you and be kind of like your cheerleader, okay? So you could be dealing with a Leo, could be a Cancer, those two are never far apart, could be a Virgo. Aquarius is here with Aries, Libra, Scorpio, heavy Leo, heavy Virgo, Leo, and Cancer in this reading. Sagittarius is here along with Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, could be another Pisces, totally possible. And we've even got some Aquarius along with Gemini, okay? So I hope that helps. Pisces, we got to manifest this for you. This is like the complete opposite of everything you've been dealing with up here. Oh my gosh, I love this. The change is like the time is now. I'll have a dream. And it's for Pisces to get what they want. All right, you're the one doing the manifesting on this. There's real love this time coming in for you. Claim this thing down in the comments. We got to work together, manifest this, and make it happen for you. All right, and definitely, please and thank you, leave a comment. I know you're busy, but even if you just leave a little emoji, it helps the family and the channel out. And even though it takes me a while to respond to all of them, I do get notified. I read, like, see, and love every single one of your comments, and I'm a transmitter. So when I read them, they get transmitted right up to God at the top desk, okay? So I'll be with you. I'll do some moon manifestations for each and every one of you. I don't mind a bit. We're all in this together, okay? And also leave a comment down below and let me know how it resonates. And let me know just how you are doing, okay? The comment section is there for all of us to talk, interact, and have a good time. How's your day going? How's your life going? What's on your mind, okay? And remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Pisces within your chart too, because we're not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. All the parts of our charts matter and make us who we are. Your entire birth chart makes you 1 in a billion, all right? Nobody else can be you. They can't do what you do, okay? All right, let's go from this collective view, and we'll hop down and take a look at what's going on with some super chats, all right? Because I don't do Patreons, bonus, I don't even know what that stuff is. Like, you're already here, you're already watching ads and all that stuff. I'm not gonna make you pay to find out the outcome. That's like a 2-part episode. I never liked 2-part episodes. That always drove me crazy. I'm like, I could have just come back next week, got the little 30-second promo of last week on Tarot Novella, and then found out what happened. I mean, the outcome's always the same. The good guys win. The bad guys always lose. Find me one movie where the bad guys win, right? Pay attention to that, bad guys. Duh. You bad guys being intentionally dense? Huh? Wow. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's hop over anyways. Now that I got that little rant off my head, let's go on and actually do some other stuff. All right, super chat time. I don't even know where all that came from. I'm not even here right now. I'll be back later. All right, let's see what's up. Thank you guys for the super chats too. You guys are also, oh my gosh, you guys are also generous. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do it to it. Let's use this deck. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna call this one the golden deck. Okay, let's see what we got with the golden deck. Let's do it to it. I think we're coming into an era with the planetary shifts that the good guys and the good girls all start winning. All right. The bad guys and the bad girls are going to be the ones left out in the cold. All right. Age of the Geek, totally coming out. All right. Gen C, why do I keep seeing 555? What is changing in my life? Let's find out. Why is Gen C in that repeating number, and what is it signaling that's changing in her life? Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups. What I'm seeing on this with the Queen of Wands, in your personal case, Jen, this is signaling a change in your money, your income, your funds. What I'm seeing here is that you either are in due for another raise, a change in your money for the positive. You might even have a little bit of a rebate or an incentive or something that you were overcharged on coming back. This is showing here that at the moment, God has noticed that the money has been tight and that you're working so hard just to try to make ends meet, you know, Lady Madonna type energy, that there is something approaching. The 555 is God's asking you to be patient, that your finances, your abundance, your pentacles are getting ready to increase. The Three of Cups shows that there will be something coming in that you'll be very happy to celebrate with the Three of Cups. Also, a slight little side note on the confirmations. Three of Cups, this is not even tied to your 555, because I'm being told your 555 really ties to your pentacles. However, you are destined to be married in this lifetime in a connection that is truthfully till death do us part. So that is actually still going on. The stuff, like God's letting you know, he hears what you say when you pray. He does hear, even though you think nothing is happening. There is. It is in your energetical blueprint. You will not be alone for much longer, let alone forever, because he's heard you say that I'm going to be alone forever. That's fine. I don't care. Whatever. It is what it is. God's like, I heard that, but he's letting you know that it's coming. There's still some work going on. If you knew what was going on the person that you do wind up marrying, what's going on their side, you'll be amazed at what they've gone through by the time that you actually meet them and talk to them and everything starts happening. Literally, their life is changing at this very moment. Okay? Hope that helps. All right, Charisse, let's see what we've got up for you, Charisse. Charisse wants to know energy check-in for you and Dom. We got a little Libra and a little Sagittarius energy. Okay, let's see what's up. Usually with them throughout the week, whatever works out well for the schedules, but kind of wanting to know like where it goes. Okay, all right, let's see what's up. Ooh. The Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, Four of Swords to the Three of Swords. Wow, it's a lot of sword energy. So this has been heavy on your mind right now. And you're also kind of heavy on his mind. Like you've been very nervous or fearing like, what if this is a twin flame journey and we never go any further down it? Now, what I'm seeing here, actually, what is up is that you guys are already in a connection. You guys are already nurturing a relationship. You're at that stage in the relationship where you're still adapting 2 24-hour days into one, right? So like you're both still very much into your single life and your single energies. Now all of a sudden, everything that's on your calendar, everything that's on his calendar, now you got to all merge it all together and mix it up in a blender, right? So there's a lot of adapting to this where schedules kind of change, even phone calls and sleep patterns start changing. Like all of a sudden he's got to get used to when he gets off of work or what the drive is like. When does he text and when does he turn his phone off? There's a lot of changes going on between the two of you guys. But what I'm seeing right now is that you're already in a relationship. You're at the start. You're experiencing, when you hear a tarot reader say it's a slow burn, you know, Caitlin Petty style, because she just sings it better than Casey Musgrave. Sorry, Casey, it's whatever. But, you know, on this one, you're experiencing what a slow burn is, where it's like, wow, this isn't moving like I thought it would. Like, I thought we'd already be kissing and hugging and loving and all that. You're actually through that natural progression stage right now. And even, I'm already hearing you with this Four of Swords to the Five of Swords being like, oh, Archer, he hasn't even locked me down. He doesn't even say anything about it. Well, what I'm feeling off of that on this is that it's one of those things that it just kind of happens. I see an upcoming conversation in the next 3 to 6 weeks where, like, you guys talk about, like, you know, what are we? Are we in a connection? Are we in a relationship? And he looks at you and he's just kind of like, I kind of thought we were. I'm here, right? I'm spending time with you and that. But you're going to be like, okay, all right. So it's kind of like it's already happening. All right. Anything to watch, well, anything to watch out for besides Archer knocking half a Pisces reading off the table? What I saw on that 4 to the 3 of Swords is anything that might be an insecurity or a fear that would hinder the direction of this. And the biggest thing God is mentioning, because everything happens for a reason, and that's why, like, this is your nerves because of how bad you were treated before, and you're very nervous about history repeating itself. God is letting you know that this person is safe to proceed with, not your past person, not going to act like your past people, and you can trust the direction of this. Take this person at his word because he's a person of his word, okay? Basically, with the way he knocked the Tower card and everything else down off the table like that, is being like, oh, don't worry about it. You're actually on a very safe and natural progression, all right? So I hope that helps. Okay, let's see what's up. I can understand that. Everybody's a little nervous when they start getting involved again because you've been through so much. Kind of just roll with it. Because remember, the brain interprets nerves and anxiety the same way as excitement. Your brain just processes whatever's coming into it. So you can literally feel spaghetti legs because you're nervous or anxious. You can feel spaghetti legs because you're really excited, ready to go. That too, okay? So it's a moment of taking a minute to actually, respect your feelings too and be like, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? Is it good or bad? And always start out by trying to find something good. Don't instantly go to the really bad stuff. But first be like, wait, what if it's maybe something really good? All right? And more times than not, usually the first thing you think of intuitively is the right answer. And you never even have to worry about thinking down the well until you get to the bad stuff. Okay? All right, let's see what's up. Next up, we've got White Girl. Anything. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's see what we got for you, Right Girl. Let's see what's up. Whatever comes out for Right Girl, please. Whatever comes out for Right Girl. The 7 of Cups to the 8 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles, right to the 6 of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that he's actually starting to have some changes of heart, so to speak, where he's going to want to start being more reciprocative. Because for the longest time, 6 of Pentacles, you gave and gave and gave, and he took and took and took and took. All right? I'm seeing this time when you hear from him again, he gives you a call. I'm being told it will be a phone call because you haven't heard from him in a while, almost to the point that you're kind of like, I haven't even thought about him. I mean, I miss Archer, but I haven't even been thinking about him because he's probably moved on. He's probably already met somebody else, and I'm just not good enough. This guy is still completely on his own, 7 of Cups, because at the time, what he told you about not wanting to be in a commitment or anything, he wasn't lying. He was telling you the truth. He wanted to be Ferris Bueller, and all of a sudden he realized you're Simone. You know what I mean? So this change of heart's going to make him reach out with a phone call and be like, you know what? Nothing really compares to you. 7 of Pentacles. I've had a lot of time to think about things. I know what I did to mess up. And 6 of Pentacles. I'm willing to try again if you are, and I'll try to give just as much as you do. But he's going to bring up with this 8 of Wands about communication that he's going to, even if he doesn't say it, what I'm hearing that he will 5D transmit it to you 5D, is that he's going to say, I just need you to tell me what you want from me. Let me know, like, what to do, how to say. I'm being told he's not a mind reader. He does not have any of these abilities. He just thinks these are pretty little cards. But he's like, oh, wow, do you play with euchre with those? I don't even know what euchre is, dude. All right. But what I'm seeing in this one is like communication is going to be a key to restoring and rebuilding the connection when he reaches out to. Don't feel like you can't tell him what you want, what you feel, how you want to be talked to. Like, even if it's like, I need you for 15 minutes so we can talk about something. I like pancakes. Stop making me waffles or whatever. You know what I mean, right? Just get the gist. But yeah, Knight of Cups shows he's going to plan to reach out, make an offer. And I think it'll be a straight up phone call, not a text. All right. Okay. Mary Love, you sent T a text but got no reply. Will you break the silence or should I move on? Okay, let me see what's up. I got you. Well, thank you. 4 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles is telling me to protect your heart chakra, okay? The 8 of Pentacles does show that he is still working on himself, okay? And he's solo YOLO. He's still in that you only live once, and so he's trying to experience the life experiences as a result of what you guys have gone through. The reason he didn't reach back out is because he didn't know what to say. Eight of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles shows that he read it. He's actually read the thing about a dozen times. And he keeps being like, okay, what am I going to reply back? What am I going to say? What do I want to say? Come on, brain, think of things. Be so smart. And then all of a sudden he's like, forget it, I can't think. And he gets frustrated, okay? He's still just kind of at that stuck point, stop point, but he is working to come out of it. So you have the free will choice to move on anytime you like. Just like he has free will that keeps delaying the connection, you have free will to make yourself happy. So if your heart chooses to move forward, because the Four of Pentacles shows me that you're protecting your heart, you're guarding it. God wants to let you know with the Five of Pentacles, anytime you choose to make the choice, he will support you. He still supports the choice you have right now to wait for tea. Okay, and God's like, I got your back. Three of Pentacles, no problem. All right, Eight of Cups, should you choose to walk away, God says, I support you. I got your back. Just confide in me. I will give you trust. Just trust in me. With the Queen of Swords, there is somebody waiting for you that's balanced and fair and will treat you right. You wait for tea to come back, he will return balanced and fair and treat you right. It's a little bit of the convergence of the twain, Samuel Clemens style. But you can't make a wrong choice here. But even in the free will, the way God does not affect human free will, he is even telling me, God, I'm not going to, or I'm Archer. Thank you. That was flattering. Oh my gosh, I owe you a present. Thank you. He's telling me, Archer, I can't tell her what to do. It's her choice. Whatever choice she makes, there is a successful outcome for her. So don't think you're being tested, that if you decide to free will choose against tea, that you're going to get punished for it. Nope. You can't make the wrong choice here. And if you choose to wait for tea, you will get that too. You still have a successful outcome. That decision simply takes longer. That's all. Like special ordering a car and then finding out the lane keeping assist is delaying the production, or because you picked white that you got to wait an extra 4 weeks because for some reason they don't have white paint. And you're like, really? That sort of a thing. All right. One is taking the car off the lot, ready to go, brand new, full warranty, let's roll. All right. Paying cash for it. The other one is like you special ordered the car because you know exactly what you want. And then the dealership keeps calling you and going, well, white's not available. Oh gosh, you picked the leather. Corinth is having a strike, so sorry about the leather. That sort of a thing. However, even that way, you still wind up getting the car eventually. All right. So I hope that helps. Above all else, God wants you happy. That's the biggest important thing to him. That's all he wants for all of us is happy. Okay. Brown Sugar. What's up, Scorpio Brown Sugar? How you been doing? I missed you. Okay. Let's see what good is coming out for you in the month of November. All right. Give me a 30-day outlook. Time for a little 30-day forecast at the Archer Broadcasting Company. And now on to Archer with the weather. Here's what's going on. It's Scorpio Brown Sugar. The Hermit card to the Five of Cups. Okay, you have a little bit of some changes going on this month that takes you to a Queen of Cups. The outcome, by the time we get to Sagittarius season, and I love Sagittarius season. It's a good time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, I could actually sing some notes there. That's not bad. Hermit card to the Five of Cups tells me that the month will start off rather quietly as you are still finding your way, finding your directions. And also, well, he is working on the same exact thing. You guys are two trains paralleling. And what happens if one train leaves Los Angeles and one train leaves Boston? Where will they meet? Wherever you hear the big bang. But this Five of Cups shows the beginning of the month starts out quiet, slow, calm, as you're adjusting to Pluto, getting into Aquarius, getting ready for that to happen on the 19th. That's the energetical shift that brings you to the Ten of Swords, that both of you guys get to overcome the overthinking and move forward, okay, into the Nine of Cups. So biggest thing in the month of November, Brown Sugar, is to definitely watch your words, because whatever you're thinking, you're a powerhouse this month. You will create it, okay? If you wake up in the morning and goes, I really need $5. I really need $5 for a coffee. You're going to find $5 in a coat pocket. If you wake up in the morning and go, I hope I don't stub my toe on the bedpost, guess what's going to happen? You're going to stub your toe on the bedpost, then bite your tongue chewing gum, and then the hot water tank's going to be out. So your words really matter, especially as we approach for you the energies of that 1119 energies of Pluto and the 1111 portal, that even if you don't fully 100% believe it, manifest it exactly as you want it. I want a blue pen. I want a coffee. And it's going to happen. Don't forget your please and thank you. That's the law of correspondence, because then as we get to the end of the month and the sun enters into Sagittarius season, that's where the Queen of Cups arrives. And somebody's going to miss you due to the holidays approaching, because all the TV stuff's going to start switching over to commercials about home and family. And look at all these people cutting turkeys on their dining table. Oh, wow, these people are actually enjoying wrapping presents. They don't look like they're fighting over the cuts and fighting on folding the paper and not running out of paper on the roll halfway through the present. Look at all the awesome stuff. And that's going to cause your person to be like, I want awesome stuff too. And so as we get to that point with the Queen, Sagittarius energy does that to people, literally, that they're going to be like, I want that too. And the Sag energy will be like, you do, don't you? Looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Could you miss that with Scorpio brown sugar? You do, don't you? Oh my goodness. I wonder if Scorpio brown sugar is still available. Nah, she probably moved on, right? And all that stuff's going to get into your person's mind and really mix up the oatmeal. And you wind up in the Queen of Cups by the end of it, okay? So you go into November quiet and you come out in a Hallmark movie relationship, all right? I hope that helps. Okay, don't forget us too when you're gone and you're off getting all lovey-dovey, okay? All right, Carla, oh my gosh, Carla, you're so generous. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I know you work so hard for your money, girl. You are so generous. Pisces, this reading is sponsored by Carla Johnson, big time. Thank you. I'm just a goober with some cards. Thank you. You make me blush. Okay, your Virgo's being extra nice. What are his plans? I'm taking back 360. Okay, let's see what's up. I'll take back 360. It's a fun Xbox. No, okay. Don't worry about him being extra nice, because you know what's up? He's legit. He's on the up and up. Ace of Wands. He actually is being extra nice because his wand is energizing. He's actually coming. The stuff we have talked about in the readings, it's actually happening. He is opening up. Girl, we've been manifesting him right now. And that's the changes. He's being extra nice because he's finally learning to be vulnerable. He's interested with the Ace of Wands, okay? You've energized his Ace of Wands chakra too, by the way. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Pentacles. This is more conversation. What's his plan? Taking things long-term with you. Girl, you're going to be off the market. You're just coming back. You're going to be just coming back to get check-ins on about what he likes, and don't buy him Argyle socks. No Argyle socks for his birthdays or Christmas. Guys don't like those. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. What I'm seeing here, his plans are to take things forward with you. Ace of Pentacles to the King of Cups. He's kind of made his choice. Now, he is not narrating his life story. He is just simply, he has decided, let's see where this goes. Let's give my whole heart. Let's give my King of Cups to Carla and see how it goes. But he's just doing it. He's not telling you that, okay, I'm ready to try this. Let's see what happens. He's like, I'm just going to show her. I ain't going to worry about talking the talk. I'm going to walk the walk. I'm going to show her what I got. All right. Ace of Pentacles to the King of Cups with the Queen of Wands on the Three of Wands, Aries energy. He's waited long enough to do this. Okay. So something inside of him sparked where he knew it was time to move forward. This is that energy to write down on the calendar, embrace it and enjoy it. There's nothing negative to worry about, nothing to be afraid of. Enjoy Virgo being extra nice and be extra nice back. Don't look at him and be like, don't be like, what do you want? Take it, think about it like back when you were in high school before the world messed all of us up and like, oh my gosh, he loves me. That sort of a thing, okay? Yeah, you're in a good set. Love him back. Be extra nice back. Because that gets you to a King of Cups, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, okay? So you guys are looking good. Congratulations. Okay, AF, what's up? How you doing? Can I tell you how long you're, let's see. Can you tell me how long Tell me how my new Cancer Leo is feeling. We talked a lot about plane tickets for him to visit. Is he nervous? Is he excited? And we didn't talk yesterday. Okay, gotcha. I got you, AF. Let me get a little Cancer Leo check-in for you. The 7 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Page of Wands to the Justice card on the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, the last one, and you're going to do this. I love you. You're funny. God and me have a relationship like Mrs. Jones. Me and him, we got a thing going on. Anyways, I'm so glad he loves me. Otherwise, nobody else would get my jokes. Okay, 7 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. What I'm seeing on here is that he's looking towards the future on this one. He does see something long term. Now, here's the biggest thing on this one is that he is playing a little cool about how he feels about you. It's kind of why he didn't just jump on being like, yep, let's order the plane tickets right now. A little bit of his Leo energy is coming out and overriding his Cancer energy, in that the Leo's the fixed sign that's a little nervous, a little stubborn, doesn't want to make a ton of decisions right out of the gate, and really wants to feel the energy and see where it goes. Because even the not reaching out yesterday, that was actually just a result of a lot of stuff that he went through, where he's kind of that kind of Cancer Leo that's like, well, we don't have to talk every day until we open up. Like, you guys haven't made it to a point where like he's good morning and good nights every day, but you're well past the point, which for some reason a lot of Leos do this more than Cancers. Cancers are pretty quick on their text messages when they're awoke and everything, but Leos would be the ones that like you got to send them about 1 million messages before they reply back. They ignore, they act kind of coy and mysterious, but deep down he's got feelings for you. Think of him as his Leo energy takes over as like a little Leo feral kitty cat, that he's not fully at that point to open up yet. Like, you've put the saucer of milk out in front of him, and at first he's like, nope, I don't want any. Then he's like, it actually looks like really good milk. Is that oat milk? Is that? I'm going to take a drink, but don't you watch. Don't you watch. No, I'm not taking a drink yet. But then like he finally gets to the point where he takes the drink and he's like, it is oat milk. It's good. And then he starts opening up more and more and more. So his interest and his feelings, he's still a little guarded, but he's approaching the saucer of milk. Okay, so I do see this happening. Now, let me grab here on this. This is the outcome of coming to visit your hometown. He is excited about it, even though he's not letting it show. And the one thing he does see or is thinking is he does get a little nervous about if he's going to have to be the one making the trips all the time. I see he doesn't mind it, in that really he doesn't have much going on in his hometown and he'd rather live in your hometown anyways. But part of him actually wants to know if, just because he's going to come this time, which I literally, with the Justice card, I'm being told he's going to come to your town. But he's also wondering on the same on the return side of that, like, part of him wants to show you his town, where he grew up and where his football, where the high school football stadium is, and like, just to see, like, will you come to his town too? All right. But I do see the excitement for it, more than nervousness. He's unsure about making a decision, but he still gets pretty hyped up when you guys talk and text. And even yesterday, okay, I've got a little firsthand experience with this from a Leo, okay? That straight up, the reason he didn't text yesterday is he's a Leo. And he does not, there is no bad ill will behind this one. He's still a little lovable Leo. He didn't text yesterday because he forgot. Leos get when a Leo gets busy, their mind will wander. And literally, it's a little bit of a delayed, it is the most adorable delayed reaction you'll ever see. Leo does this the best out of everybody. That, like, literally, at some point tonight, whatever he's doing today, you know, he's just house chores, whatever. And at some point tonight, he's going to sit down. This is what Leo does, okay? This is what Leo does. Watch. You're like, oh, man, what a day. Oh, man, I'm tired. Man, all the chores are done. Oh, my gosh, I forgot to text AF. Totally, okay? And then you'll hear back from him. And when he says, I'm so sorry, I forgot to text you, or I missed your text, or something like that, he is straight up being honest. Leos aren't able to lie. Leos are really sucky liars, so they just tell the truth. It's way simpler. All right, so literally, when he reached out and goes, I'm sorry I didn't text you yesterday, I got busy, he actually legitimately means that. His mind got a little wandered, or he turned on a TV show and was like, he might have turned on, you know, those videos, AF, that are like those things that babies watch that are like just like chickens or bubbles floating up the screen, like, I forget what they're called, you know? Like, he might have found one of those videos online and just been like, for like 3 hours. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, okay, let's go. Totally, it's totally harmless. It's the most adorable way of doing it. So, but you can trust a Leo. If they say, oh, sorry, I was busy, or I totally missed your text, they legitimately totally did miss your text. And it's just Leo. All right, you gotta love him for it, because he's gonna be like that. You gotta love him for it. It's cute. Okay, so I hope that helps. I do see him coming. He's gonna travel to your area. He hasn't told you it yet, but he does also want you to come to his area too. Okay, so y'all got some fun travel plans in the future. It's kind of neat. All right. Thank you. Thank you all for the super chats. You guys are extremely generous. I really love and appreciate you for it. Okay, and Pisces, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. And thank you for putting up with my vocal cords. I'm like John Lennon after singing Twist and Shout, I swear. But thank you so much. I love you very much. And God, thank you for the messages that we got today for Pisces and the super chatters. As always, we are truly appreciative and grateful for your direction, protection, and guidance. And help Pisces and the super chatters manifest their prayers and bring them into fruition. Thank you. And thanks for putting up with me too. All right, Pisces. Until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I am so going to go rest my voice now. I love you, Pisces. Okay, love you. Bye.